Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud and AI Analytics. Hope everyone is doing good. I am Vignesh and in this video we are going to do a practical hands-on using Terraform on Google Cloud Platform. So basically we will use Terraform to create a virtual machine instance and also to edit the VM instance which we created by using Terraform itself. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first I'll step into my console. So this is the console and I'll be using this project for this demo purpose. Learn Terraform with GCP. So I'll just open this Cloud Shell. So click on this activate Cloud Shell and directly open your Cloud Editor as well. So inside Cloud Editor is where we will be writing our Terraform script. So my editor is ready. You can just click on this and create a new file and name it as main.tf. So this is where we will be writing our Terraform script, and also to execute this script file, we will be using some Terraform commands like Terraform init, Terraform validate, Terraform plan, Terraform apply, and finally we will use Terraform show and Terraform destroy as well. So this is a big few commands which we'll be using in this particular video. So this is the code which we'll be using in this particular lab. So if you see, the first block is Terraform where we are defining the provider, that is Google, and the version of HashiCorp Terraform Google is 5.30.0. So this is the version, and the next one is we are defining the provider, that is Google Cloud Platform, and we are using this project ID. If you see, this is my project ID and we are defining the region and zone. So this block is not mandatory. Even you can take this region and zone and you can place it inside this compute engine block as well. But I just want to make it generalized, so that is why I have defined it this way. So these two are kind of common blocks. And the next one is, this is where we are initializing the resource, like resource, and we are going to use Google Compute Engine Terraform, and this is the instance name, demo instance Terraform, and this is the machine type. You can see E2 micro, and boot disk is like basically the image versions and the labels, those details. In general, we are using pretty much all the default parameters in order to create a virtual machine instance. And here we have created the network block. So this is the block. I know this is very simple one and this is very plain and straightforward, but for beginning we will go with this, and in upcoming videos we will dig deep into this particular Terraform itself. So before proceeding further, we have to make sure whether the Terraform is installed in this cloud editor or not. So how to check that? In order to check this, we can use this command terraform version and just hit enter. You will be able to see the Terraform version, and your version of Terraform is out of date. The latest version is this. So if you want, you can update it, or else you can continue with the same. So we will continue the same, and you can just type Terraform and hit enter. You will be able to see all the different commands. So as I mentioned earlier, we will be using some basic commands like init. So this is to prepare your working directory for other commands, basically to initialize your Terraform. And the next one is validate, to check whether the configuration or basically our script file is valid or not. And the next one is Terraform format, like we will be checking the format of our script file. And next to that we have Terraform plan, that will show the changes that is required into the current configuration. And finally apply, like whatever the changes which we have developed, whatever the code which you have developed, it will be applied to Google Cloud Platform, and the particular resource which we have defined, it will be created in GCP. And finally destroy, so that will destroy the previously created infrastructure. So these are the main commands, but also there are other different commands as well. So we will be diving deep into those in the upcoming videos in this particular playlist. For now, I'll just clear this console and just do Terraform init and just hit enter. So it is initializing the backend, and you can find this, it has been successfully initialized. Now we'll use Terraform validate and just hit enter. You'll be able to see, like, yeah, the configuration is valid. So whatever the script which I have written, it is basically valid. If there is any issue, then obviously it will throw you an error. Then we can use Terraform FMT, that is basically format check. So that is also done. Now I'll clear the console. I'll show you Terraform plan. So this is something which is important, and we will see what is the changes it is going to bring. Terraform used this selected provider to generate the following execution plan. So basically this output shows the execution plan which describes the action that Terraform will take in order to change the real infrastructure to match the configuration. So here if you see Google Compute Instance Terraform and can IP forward, this is one of the parameter that is false. Deletion protection is false. Effective, you can find all the details like machine type, That is whatever we define E2 micro. So what is that this plus means? So this generally means that Terraform will create this resource inside your Google Cloud platform. Like again, after making some configurations or changes, you will be able to see minus as well. So whatever the plus, those are the changes will be applied to your infrastructure in Google Cloud platform. Now we will type Terraform apply and just hit enter. So this will create the infrastructure for you. And here you can see only yes will be accepted to approve. So you have to type only yes, not any other values, not y. So those things also will not be accepted. So you have to type yes and hit enter. So now I'll go to compute engine and then you will be able to see one instance will be created. We have to enable the API. I didn't enable it. Make sure you have enabled it. The same you would have found that error as well. Compute engine API has not been enabled in this particular project. So we have to make sure the first and the basic step is we have to enable API in that particular project. My compute engine API is enabled. So I'll just go to the console and open compute engine and then go to the VM instances. So I'll go to cloud editor now and then re-execute the command. So the command is terraform apply and just type yes. So here if you see the instance is created, demo instance TF. If you just click on this, the region which we used was US East 4A. So the location is US East 4A, creation time, status, description. So you can find whatever the details we have configured. So you can just go here and you can see the name, the machine type is E2 micro. The same you will be able to find it. Machine type is E2 micro and it is basically Linux based machine. So here you can see this is Debian 11 and the boot disk. You can find all the default configurations here. So this is how you will be able to create a particular resource inside Google Cloud Platform using Terraform. We are not going to stop here. Basically, what we are going to do now is we are going to edit the instance. From E2 micro, we will go with E2 medium. So after this change, I wanted to add tags to it. So tags, I'll just remove this and I'll give web GCP. I'm going to edit the same instance. Now I'll go and do Terraform apply. Sorry, Terraform plan and then execute it. So here you will be able to see the changes. Here you can see update in place and inside this resource we have changing this machine type from E2 micro to E2 medium and we are adding this new tags tool. So these are the changes. Now we'll type Terraform apply. When we execute this, we'll see whether the changes are getting reflected or not. So here you can see we got an error because the instance is running and we can't edit the instance or we can't change the instance at the time when it is running. So in order to do that, in order to edit a running instance via Terraform, we have to add this specific line, that is add this allow stopping for this. So I have added this particular line. Then we'll go and give Terraform plan. Just enter and you will be able to see the same changes like whatever we have seen before, right? The same thing. Now we will give Terraform apply. We have to give yes. And then here you can see it will be in the modifying stage. Just click on this refresh once. Here you can see the status from running changed to instance is being stocked. It is applying the recent changes. So after 1 minute 20 seconds, you will be able to see our instances updated. The same you can go to compute engine page, do refresh once and you will be able to see demo instance TF is updated. So just click on this, go to machine type and you will be able to see the changes. So machine type is E2 medium. From E2 micro, it moved to E2 medium. And the next changes are tags. Basically, you can find that as well. GCP and web are added to this particular VM instance. So after this, you can SSH into the instance and you can host your web applications or do whatever you wanted to do. And now we will get back to the Cloud Shell and use Terraform destroy command to destroy this instance which we created. So just give yes to it and now you will be able to see your instance is being destroyed. So go to your VM instance page, just do one refresh and you will be able to see the instance is being stopped. After 30-40 seconds, you will be able to see your instances deleted. So here you can see the instance is destroyed. So basically Terraform is a tool for building, changing and versioning your infrastructure safely and efficiently. So that's it for this video. And in the upcoming videos in this playlist, we will explore all the different concepts and we will have multiple labs on Terraform inside Google Cloud Platform. If you have any questions, please post that in the comment section I'll take a look at it and reply to it as soon as possible. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to Cloud and AI Analytics. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Vignesh. Happy learning.